guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Hover. Today I'm here with a first impression and review of the Espoir Pro Tailor Liquid Foundation. It has an SPF of 25 PA++. Before each use, you have to shake the product. A new brush was released along with the foundation, and this is what the brush looks like. I've used it just once just to apply right now, so it's not really clean, but let me just show you how dense and fluffy this product is. The brush bristles are really elastic, which is pretty cool because it's so dense but fluffy. It doesn't hurt when I dab the brush like this on my skin. I was pretty impressed with the brush, but the foundation, it says that like it is a skin perfecting foundation that provides seamless coverage. Seamless coverage, I'm not really sure. I felt like I was wearing a really good CC cream. It gave me a really nice finish, but I wasn't really sure about the coverage, which was a little bit of a letdown for a foundation. Anyway, my shade is the Ivory Pure, so if you have a fair skin, you can go for Porcelain, a shade lighter than this. If you are looking for a yellow undertone, shade 21 Korean wise, you can go for Ivory Pure like me. If you want a pink undertone but you have like similar shade like me, then you can use the Ivory Warm. If you have a medium skin tone, slightly darker than my skin tone, you can go for Petal. Or if you have a nice tan skin, you can go for the shade Tan. I'll let you guys know how I feel throughout the day. I just keep forgetting to press the record button, so I am currently applying the foundation right now. And because I have dry skin, I have moisturizer on. I'm using the tip of this brush to sort of lay the foundation on my skin. This is a specific way designated for the dry skin. And then what I'm supposed to do is use this like curved edge to spread the foundation out like this. Okay, so this is like the first layer. I don't know, it's a really like strange feeling. It feels liquidy, but it feels like it formed a barrier, but it's liquidy. And yeah, it's a little bit strange, but I feel like it lacks coverage a little bit because I spread out the product like a lot. So I'm gonna see if I can layer this foundation to build up some coverage on my like trouble spots and stuff. I'm sure it's not gonna cover the whole thing, but I'm gonna see how far it goes with the coverage. Okay. This brush is pretty cool. So this is second layer, and I feel like it's a really like transparent foundation. So you can see that it's not like clear and colorless on my skin, but I feel like it didn't really cover like my imperfections that much. Like you know, the little bit of redness that I have, it just feels like I am wearing a sunscreen, and I'm not sure if I like that. I'm just going to see if what happens if I just dab the foundation on instead of sweeping it all over. I see it working for those of you who have dry skin and have really like spotless skin, but I'm not sure. In that case, I feel like you could get away with almost any product. So okay guys, so I don't think I will be putting any more foundation on. I feel like I have reached the limit of coverage when it comes to this foundation. I'm going to need concealers for this. It's not like I never use concealers for other foundations. Texture wise, I do think that it's really like great for dry skin. I can feel the layer, but it feels really natural, but still I can feel the layer. Wait, let me just feel it. When I'm touching it, it feels like a jelly sort of feel. It's not like completely liquidy, it's like slippery jelly sort of finish. I really like the brush. It really doesn't hurt at all when I press the brush on my skin. I like the brush. I don't know, I just want to keep doing this. It's so like nice and fluffy, but it's like so dense. Yeah, but I like the brush. The foundation, I like the texture. I just wish it had more coverage though, you guys, because I feel like I am wearing a really pretty colored CC cream, but that didn't cover up that well. I'll see how it goes. But I was 4 hours into application. My T-zone I felt was pretty oily, but come to think of it, I think it was pretty glowy from the beginning. Kind of feel that my foundation sort of wore out around my T-zone. So it has been 9 hours since I first applied my foundation. Somehow it looks better after so many hours than like in my dry areas than fresh application, so I'm not really sure. So to wrap up, I think if you have like dry skin, I think this is a pretty good foundation. Unless you're looking for a good coverage foundation, then maybe not. If you have combination skin, I think you should use a mattifying primer. I really like how it's really settled in my drier areas. If you have a really good concealer and you prefer wearing like concealer and you just want the rest of your skin to be really natural, I do think that this is a pretty good choice. And even more so because this comes in a slightly bigger variety of colors than other Korean foundations. I'm going to wear it again just to add on some extra opinion or, you know, important points just in case I feel a difference about this review. So don't forget to keep watching until the end of this review, and thanks for watching, guys. Alright guys, so I tried this foundation for quite a few times. Finding a perfect foundation is always a mission, and you know, it's a long walk to freedom of base makeup. Anyway, so it didn't give me perfect coverage. I feel that a primer will play a key role when it comes to this foundation. Using a good primer will just change how your foundation will work and last on your face. While I think that that is sort of a flaw, it would have been nice if the foundation could work on its own, you know, nice enough. It's not supposed to be targeted for any specific skin type because it's like generally like your safe foundation, and then you will match it to your skin type with your primer. So I think it's fair enough. If you have dry skin and have a really good primer, it'll work. Also, the coverage is medium. It does even out your skin tone pretty nicely. It sort of blurs out some of your pigmentation, which I think is okay. Just not a really excellent coverage foundation, you know? It hasn't broken out on me. I feel that with the brush, oh my god. And oh yeah, what I also realized is that don't pat your brush before blending it out. Just blend out first and then pat it on, because I felt that patting it on and then smudging it really thins out the layer. Not in a good way. I think that's why I didn't like it for my first impression, because, you know, I patted it first and then spread it out, but that just made it really thin. And this foundation is a little bit tricky to dry because it's like gel powder consistency, but overall this brush is excellent. I think this is like a superb idea. While it's wide enough to, you know, lessen the number of strokes that you need, it still like reaches into, you know, the corners of your face, which I think is genius. Plus you can pat it on your face and it'll still cover quite a large area. I think that is, you know, this brush is so worth its price, which is like $20. Overall, if you have good skin, like this will be your best friend, because I like the glow. It's not like water glow. It lasts pretty long on my dry areas, but it does accentuate my dry patches. So if you have dry patches, make sure to exfoliate or moisturize. Don't over exfoliate. Over exfoliating will just make it worse, so make sure to moisturize well. If I didn't have my cushion makeup, it's just so easy and quick and on the go. This would be my daily makeup, because this brush makes it so easy to spread out. It doesn't take as long as other foundations. But yeah, I think this is a pretty good foundation. I think I grew to like it because I had to understand some points about it, educate myself with the new brush, but now that I have, I really like it. So it's a thumbs up for me. I think it's still on the deal that these the brush comes with the foundation for free. The foundation on its own, it's $38 US, But if I had to say, like, you have to get it, it would be the brush. I think it's one of the best inventions that Espoir has ever made, and yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. If you found it helpful, don't forget to subscribe on my channel and follow me on Instagram at hoversjelly for daily updates, face of the day sometimes, and my cats, because my cats are the love. And yeah, once again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye! Hi guys, this is Hover. Today I thought I might do a mini makeup collection video